Happy Abundance Wednesday, everybody. It's me again, Lance AI
Hello.
Dreams, and our hostess, Lisa. Level up.
Hi, welcome everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share this link out on X from AI Dreams account. So if you guys are here joining us, welcome. And you
Uh-oh.
can also find us on YouTube, but hopefully you can share that out with everyone. Uh-oh, what? Lance, everything okay? Hi, everybody. Just make sure, as you are probably fully aware with Abundance Wednesday, sometimes we have a couple little quirks to work out when we go live. We'll get going. Lance, you there? Lance, can you hear us?
Oh, are we able to directly are we able to directly say hi in the chat?
Yes, you can. So we have live chat, and that will go out to X and YouTube. And if people have questions, you can put them in the chat. And great to see everyone here today. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with Lance's audio, but hopefully we'll have him
Sorry,
back
I've
here in a
got you.
second.
I'm here. I'm back. I don't
Okay,
know.
great.
I thought I muted something. My bad. Okay. I didn't catch anything you just said, so I'm sorry. That's why we always start early here.
Yeah, no worries. We were just trying to make sure that you were still there and kind
Yes.
of let everybody know to reshare the link on X and that it's out there on YouTube too. So, anyway, I guess we can go ahead and get started. You ready?
Absolutely. Okay, so first up we have Jesse. Well, it looks like David's running a little bit behind today, so we're going to go ahead and catch up with him here in a few minutes. But in the meantime, we have Jesse from Pika. I think a lot of you already know her, but if you don't, I don't know if Jesse wants to tell us a little bit about what she does at Pika, and because I know I personally would really like to know more about her.
Yeah, sure.
And
Thank
I
you
just
for
wanted to take a second just to introduce Jesse. I just wanted to introduce you quickly, just because I know from my perspective you are. So Jesse is the Director of Artist Relations and Creative Technologies at Pika, and she said she's been there since about May of 2023. But I was really excited to have her come on because I was aware of Pika and had used it in the past, but not really that much, to be honest. And Jesse reached out to me one day and asked me about being part of their Creative Partners program. And as you guys know, I was like really blown away when Kiri asked me to be part of Luma. That kind of like changed everything for me. And so having Jesse reach out to me is, again, it's just like, wow, somebody out there thinks I'm doing something cool enough to be part of their Creator Partners program. So that really just meant a lot to me. And then being part of Pika's program, it's just like, wow, they're doing a really great job over there. As you guys may know, I've been doing these promos now for a while. And when I first started doing them, I had no plan. I was just like, oh, this will be fun. And then ever since then, I've been like obsessed with making them. They're a lot of fun. But I was using different ways of making them. And I had the opportunity to be part of Pika's program, and I fell into Pika Scenes, and I fell in love with Pika Scenes. And like, I mean, you guys, I appreciate all of your comments on my promos, and you've definitely seen like the improvement in quality since I've been making them, again, because they started as a total whim. But I love making them now. They're like my favorite thing. And a lot of that is due to Pika Scenes because I just put my characters in there and I tell it what I want it to do, and it's just so much fun. And it's just like, I love being part of Pika's program. They're doing a ton of cool stuff. I'm not always able to test all of the cool stuff they're doing because I don't have the time, but I just was really happy to be able to give Jessie a platform here to tell us about what she's doing there, all the incredible work they're doing. And I really think that she's doing a great job as a community representative. I know a lot of us just like love Carrie to death, and to me, like, Jessie's kind of just like following in her footsteps of being a great community leader, great person, and bringing people into their program. And I think making people feel excited and believed in just in that same manner. So, bringing the abundance to our community, we really appreciate that. And I was just very excited that she agreed at kind of the spur of the moment to come on today. So we're really happy to have you here today, Jessie.
Oh, thank you so much. That's a really really great introduction, and thank you so much for inviting me as well. Yeah, we've been trying to improve our creative partner program, and we've been trying to, like rebuild the community a little bit. since we paused for some time last year, and we decided to really bring all the amazing creators together again this year. And we're also, as a lot of you might know, we are also launching every week recently, and we've been shipping a lot. And also that's totally thanks to everyone who participated in our creative program. Thank you for everyone who tested our unreleased features and give us a ton of really great feedback that allow us to make all those improvements. So that's what I've been doing this year since almost the beginning, or since January of this year. So really appreciate everyone. And my title is Director of Artist Relations and Creative Technologies. And so I do a lot of community building at Pika, and I also generate and test a lot on our platform as well. And we're also trying to ship more very interesting stuff going forward, and stay tuned. Thank you for all the great
you guys are
comments.
definitely doing a lot of very interesting things.
Thank you for hearing about that.
I know people have various experiences being creative partners with different companies. I think, good and bad on the whole. I think it's a great idea to be able to have people involved in doing everything. And I really like the way that you guys go about your creative partnership program, because I feel like you make it rewarding for the people who really want to put in the effort to help you guys test, and don't kick those of us out who maybe don't really love using your products. So to me, it's a really good balance, because you're letting people be part of it, share your products and be creative through them. But then also, if there's people who really want to get in there and be involved, I think you guys do a great job of making that feel rewarding for the creators.
Thank you so much. And I totally understand why it's a bit hard to keep up with everything that we launch every week. And I totally understand that people have their personal life, and there are things going on in their life as well. So I don't want to randomly start to keep people out just because they missed 1 or 2 testing or something like that. So I'm trying to engage with everyone. And also and recently I've also been trying to publish more work on my personal account on X, and also engage with more creators.
What does that look like today as far as engagement with creators goes? And as far as where do you find these creators? Because we just realized how many people are, for example, on Discord, where I know, a lot more of the companies tend to hang out, that do not have X accounts. And so this is kind of why we're trying to stream to different platforms, so that we can try to get us all together. But what's been your experience? Where do creators hang out mostly?
I personally use X a lot, but we also discover creators on Instagram, and also other platforms as well. I feel like X is a pretty interesting space for really AI focused creators. But if you want to find more UGC type of creators, there are a lot of really good UGC type of creators who are creating creative videos with real life footages plus AI tools. I think that's also a pretty interesting perspective for our tool as well, since we launched a lot of tools that encourage people to use their in real life videos or photos, and plus our tool. So I think Instagram is also a great place for looking for these type of creators. And we also find some other creators on other platforms in other countries as well. For example, I also know that there are a lot of really amazing creators in China, and we also reached out to some of these creators as well. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Mostly from Twitter and mostly from X and Instagram, and yeah.
Wow. Okay. So there's definite active campaigns out there to engage. Then, I mean, you guys definitely have like a. I'm trying to wonder. I'm curious about what the future is going to look like. What are the platforms? You know, are we moving towards more engagement, more creator programs? Are we moving towards APIs and companies just becoming, you know, software dealers? I mean, I'm just curious how the future is shaping up. What you guys think, since you clearly have the inside edge on it all.
Yeah, for sure. So currently, I feel like we've been trying to create AI tools that's like good for everyone to create. So not only limited to really like AI creators, but also for everyday consumers. For example, we hope that for even people who don't know anything about AI, they can just come to our platform and create something fun, and then like experience AI in a fun way. I know that a lot of people, they're pretty like scared of AI, and I hope that our tool can sort of like break that kind of feeling for everyday users, and also just bring some fun to their life. Like for example, the feature that we just launched, like meet your younger self. So that feature can be like a really great example. Like for example, the first time I saw that feature, you know, I saw some samples sent by our tech team. I just I also got one video of me with like meeting my younger self, and I just sent that video to my mom. My mom also found it really interesting and really lovely. And that's kind of like the feeling we kind of want to bring to a broader audience. And you know, just want to have more people willing to and open to try AI tools from our platform. And also, I think what we're building now, so we are actually developing unreleased features that's great for helping, like great for improving control for AI creators. And we think that will be a feature that everyone like, and can potentially enhance everyone's like workflow, I think. So definitely stay tuned for our future launches. And I think for it's hard to say anything too concrete for longer plans, because I feel like AI is an industry that's kind of like a unknown box for everyone, and everyone is sort of trying to figure out what can be done in this industry. So yeah, we're also trying to hear more back from the market and hear from our creators on what can be good, etc. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Unknown box. That pretty much sums it up. I mean, well, you know, we all, for those of us who have been here for more than a month, I mean, everybody knows it just, things move so quickly. Who can tell where it's going to be, you know, a week from now? You know, I know like Kiri and others are working on with those agents and stuff way above my knowledge level, but it sounds like they're pushing towards, you know, pressing a button and it may be making a tailored movie for you and so on. But Even if, it's still another form of art, and I love all of this. And I don't, like you were saying, I know some people are afraid, and it's quite normal to be afraid of everything. If you look back, when they discovered electricity and whale blubber stopped being the main source of light, there were people that refused to use electricity. They were afraid of it. They thought that it would burn their eyes, that it was from the devil, and so on. And so they literally just lived in their smelly whale blubber houses while the rest of us moved on to electricity. And I really hate to see that happen to people, though. It's really hard. And I try to, every day I try to think of how I can tell people to incorporate this stuff into their lives. And probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give to somebody is choose your LLM. I personally like Grok. It's what I've been using. Choose what you like and pretend that it's your magic genie, and that you can ask it questions. What do you want? I mean, truly, what do you want? And that's, the first answer is always, well, I want to be rich. I want to make money. Well, fine. Okay. Now give it some data. Tell it about you. What do you know? What have you done? Be honest. Like, what do you like? What do you not like? Give it all the data you can, and then say, help me make some money. And I guarantee you it'll give you some options, and then you can refine those options. Oh, I don't like that. I don't really want to work. It's like, well, then you have no hope, human. But anyways, it's they do so many more things. This whole stream I built with Grok. There are two to three other enormous projects that we are working on with Grok right now. I mean, it is things that I could have never done by myself, that I would have had to hire multiple accounting teams and so on. So I can't say enough good things, and I hope that everybody can, start to see the glasses half full, right?
So, sorry.
Oh no, go right ahead.
So just adding to what Lance has said, I feel like from my personal observation and from my experience of talking to so many creators and so many people who were afraid of AI, I feel like from my observation, I feel like the people who are really afraid of AI and really anti-AI are usually people who haven't really tried AI that much. And I feel like for people who really spend a lot of time trying and exploring different AI tools, they're usually more aware of what is going on in the AI world, and they're aware of the limitations of AI. So they're not super afraid of AI and use it more like a tool.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think that the approach you said that you guys are taking to having the app and putting out this, because at first I was Pika kind of gimmicky with these special effects. I don't really do a lot of that. But then seeing you've become very robust and just being able to do, video and then having all those fun effects, I think you're right that if people think, well, I can dress my pet up, or, I was having fun testing out the one where I was making my dog into a little dragon and stuff like that. I don't usually use my pictures for stuff just because it's the cringe factor. I don't like being in videos, but it's a lot of fun to be able to take stuff from the real world and modify it with AI. And I think that that's a great approach for people who just want to maybe see that it can be fun and it doesn't have to be this thing that's taking over your life. But that's part of why we're trying to do this space and bring more people in, and we're going to keep expanding to different types of artist communities. And just because it's the human element, people think oh, AI is going to replace humans, but I really think it's making us come more together, because we can more deeply share our imaginations, fun side of each other, and express our emotions and things in a way that's fun and fast, and it gets to the heart of what you're trying to express without having to necessarily have the technical skills, because the technical skills were just a barrier in the past, and now you don't have that barrier. So I feel like it actually enhances communication, and a lot of what you guys are doing is bringing that fun and bringing the human element to it. So I think people will probably feel a little less hesitant about, oh, well, I could make my dog look like a dragon. That's fun, and not AI's the robot's going to come replace me, that sort of thing.
Yeah, totally. And I also feel like it's also like giving more people like more possibilities of create different things. And like for example, in late 2023, I actually tried something that I think might not be possible if I didn't have Pika or if I didn't have AI to help me. So I tried to do like a virtual production project, and usually a virtual production project usually applies to, like really to people who, or to teams that has really high budget, and for projects that require, like a lot of people's participation. And how virtual production used to be was like you have to have Unreal Engine to do like the background setup and everything, and then like a lot of foreground setup, and it costs a lot of money, and it takes like a team who have to, who have to have the skills in Unreal Engine and in these kind of like fields. And I feel, and for me, it just took us like 3 to 4 people, and I used AI to generate all the background for the virtual production project, and we just had like one model for acting, and we just had another one cinematographer, and then another person who's doing like all other technical stuff for the LED screen setup and everything. And like 4 of us just completed this project that used to take probably like a team of 20 people or 30 people to finish. So I really feel like if we didn't have AI, like a lot of people's creativity just couldn't really happen because of a limitation of budget and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Completely.
Yeah.
Well, it is like really awesome to have you working in this field and working so hard and having so much passion for it. We really do appreciate you spending your time here with us today. I know you're a busy person. We kind of put you right on the calendar and you joined us, and that's great. We really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
Can I show her wonderful
yes.
Pika thing here? Let's see here. Let me figure out if I can do this. Sorry, 1 second. And did it work? Can you see?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did it work? Oh, okay.
Yep. It's replaying.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, I'm shy.
Cool.
Sorry.
Watching myself.
There we go. Oh, it's going again.
Look like a fashion
There
model.
we go. All right.
I love your videos. They're so cool, and you're not afraid to you're not afraid to put yourself on video, and I love to see them. You look really good in them.
Wait a second. Lance sounds like he's broadcasting from his bathtub. Yeah. Why do I sound like I'm broadcasting from my bathtub?
Yeah, because actually my background was in fashion design. Before just, like coming to AI industry, I actually did fashion design, and I did styling and, like designing for a couple of years. Yeah.
So
okay, well,
awesome.
that makes sense.
Thank you very much for coming and joining us today, Jessie. And let's see here. We have David. David is going to jam.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's
David?
unmute David.
Oh, are you here, David? Oh, sorry.
Hey guys.
What's going on, man?
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's good. It's all good today. Geez,
Great.
am I ever? I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself now. Shit. But anyway, yeah, no, great to see us back. Nice to meet you, Jessica. Jesse, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so you guys want to hear a song?
We absolutely want to hear something.
Let me see if I can put the camera on. Yeah, there we go.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you. Great.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it might. Okay, as long as it sounds good. Okay, here we go. Actually, I don't need the video. Down finds her. Nighttime pushes her face in the tongue. She camouflages herself in deep glow paint. Sings her love songs through a funnel. Yeah, she clings to the walls like a cat who cold. Just for life and for death, wearing nothing but the makeup that she uses. Try and cover up for herself, but she can't hide her soul. She gives no signs for surrender. She's living the third world war. The police, they steadily increase, trying to find where she hides her kid. Yeah, she's across the state line. They try and measure the length of her skin. Yeah, she never goes back to do something she did, or to undo something she did. Her smoke streams from the street, and the night is complete. The long and fiery pill. Well, she's just another orphan on a pushing for a mademoiselle. And she rides like Caesar, breaking the whip on the hood of his squad car. As the siren wails, she silently says, leaving cat prints in the dark. Well, she breaks with the dawn, and by morning she's gone, leaving nothing but another night. She returns to her home like a dog returns for a bone. Just another unsatisfied wife. Yeah, from a little booth, secure from the truth. Wants some more than he got the guts to say. But she needs to be for real, and he needs to conceal the realness of his place. And so he sings a little song, and in a chiffon sarong, she performs a black ballad in space. But she's just another flop with a fancy name. That pretty face. And so together they commit ballroom crime as two hearts true once time.
Awesome.
Really really,
There
really
you go.
awesome.
Good job, man.
Thank you,
I hope
David.
it came through
See
clear.
you.
Oh yeah, it came
Yeah.
through.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. So I'll shut this off now.
Yeah.
just so I
Once
don't
again,
share
it
my-
just adds. Yeah, no problem. We'll have you
Yeah,
back
yeah,
up
I'll
here
check
in a
back
little
out.
bit.
Thank you.
I think we're probably the only space with our own band, so you know, it's pretty awesome. All right. Well, next up,
It's my
hopefully-
pleasure. It's an honor, actually.
Thank you. All right. Next up, we hopefully have Cynical Giraffe, who does have a name, Alex, and hopefully he can hear us. But about what I know about Alex. So I guess you probably see me reposting his stuff a lot, and I really actually think that his music is very funny. I stumbled across his music probably last fall at some point. I think the song was like "Baby Calm Down," and I thought it was hilarious and sent it to my husband, and he was like, "Yeah, this is hilarious." And since then, my husband in particular has become a big fan of his work. Another one of his favorites is Zombie Prepper, which is really funny because it's all about like having no plans for the future, but being ready to fight the zombie hordes. And if you're into like funny satirical music, hopefully you follow Cynical Giraffe because he does really funny songs. But you probably have seen lately that he not only has been doing the songs, but has started doing more music videos. And one of his biggest hits, Aya, which is on AI Music Video Show and plays on the stream. And it's also pinned on his page. I think we're going to play that a little bit here today. But just again, it's just funny music that's like, you know, people of Walmart kind of music, that kind of thing. So it's that, if that's your vibe, it's mine and my husband's. We like to laugh about his songs a lot. That's the kind of stuff that he's over there doing. So we just thought it would be fun to have him kind of come here today. And if you saw my promo, we like to mess around in the community, so we started messing around with Brian James Gage, who's doing the Red Nose, and the Cheap, he's doing the Easter special. Astro Cats, he roped the three of us, Lance and Alex and I, in as bounty hunters in a little cameo, which was really a lot of fun. So we just kind of built on that for this week's promo, and I just like have a lot of fun being able to banter back and forth with you guys in the community. So I'm glad to have Alex as part of our bounty hunting team, and we're super excited to have him here today.
Well,
Alex,
thank you.
can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Great.
I hear you, Cynical Giraffe.
Yes, we can hear you.
I have a voice. Thank goodness. It was touch and go there for a bit. And I've been working on a
Yep,
new
no worries. We can hear
music
you.
video, and
So welcome.
yeah, my phone was smoking hot, so I had to switch to my computer.
That happens
But,
on my
yeah.
PC when I build a 4K in Topaz. So welcome. So tell us a little
Yeah,
bit about
I
yourself.
messed
What
around
brought
too.
you into all of this?
Well, I started just playing around with AI music, just making songs that were funny to, I don't make fun of the guys that I work with in the shop. I work in a
So you said that you were trying to
mechanic shop.
curse.
Yeah, like
Oh, at the
one of
mechanic shop.
first
Okay.
ones I did was guy busted up his hand rebuilding an engine, so the song basically said, "Suck it up and finish rebuilding this engine." But
Suck it up, Buttercup.
yeah, and then another one was one of our trucks burnt down, and yeah, I just made a song that was essentially just good riddance to that piece of shit. And yeah,
So did
played
these
it for my
guys,
boss.
are
He
you
wasn't
sharing
too
your-
terribly happy.
I was going to ask, are you sharing these songs with your coworkers, or are you keeping them to yourself?
Oh no, they were very public for a bit there. Most of them know what I work on.
All right. So what are
Trailer park
what are the
Messiah
people
was,
in your?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
What's that?
I said, nah.
I'm having a little
You
bit
go
of a hard
ahead.
time hearing you with the audio, but maybe it's just me. Oh no, I was just saying I'm trying to hear you. Make sure I can hear you okay and everyone can hear you okay.
Okay, yeah.
So anyway, you first started out with like kind of making fun of your coworkers. So do they know a lot about how you make the music? Oh, Lance, I think you need to mute.
What
Lance,
happened? What is it?
Lance, you gotta mute.
No?
You're laughing over there. Hello. Okay. Sorry, we're having a hard time hearing. It's just like
Oh, it's
hopefully everybody else can hear you. All right. Anyway,
one
sorry
second
about
here.
that.
Let's
Just
try.
technical difficulties go on this show occasionally.
Switch my mic.
Thank you.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Sorry about that.
Hello?
Okay. So, yep.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Oh, no worries.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yep.
So getting back on track, you were kind of making these songs to make fun of your coworkers, and so the people around you, are they like aware of AI and how you're making the songs, or do they have questions for you?
Yeah, they're a little bit aware of it, but I don't show them most of the stuff that I do. But like the song Trailer Park Messiah was actually loosely based off a guy I work with that we would call Street Jesus.
Okay, interesting. I thought it was a very funny song. So you were doing like visualizers before, but now you're doing the music videos, and I think you said you mostly have been using Luma for those. Maybe I think you're on also the Pixverse partnership, right?
Yeah, I've been mostly using a combination of Luma and Pixverse to make my videos now, and just started kind of getting into Hedera just for the lip sync, which has actually been quite a bit of fun.
Okay, what are you using for lip sync?
Hedera or Hedera, I don't know exactly how
Okay.
to say it there. But
Yeah.
I was kind of away from everything for just about, felt like 2 months here, but in the AI world, everything moves so fast that it's probably only been a couple of weeks.
Oh,
But,
I
yeah,
know.
just
Goodness,
trying
no
to dig back
kidding.
into all the new tools.
So now that you've been getting a little bit more success, I guess, with your music videos and getting your songs out there, what are you planning to do next? Are you going to dive further into AI content creation, make anything else, stay with doing music? What are you thinking?
Oh, well, last little bit I was trying to come up with a series and kind of do a cartoon video here, but it's kind of fallen to the wayside as I haven't had much luck with 11 Labs. The voices and stuff like that just keep changing ever so slightly, and it bothers me. So I'm gonna wait till it gets a little more better.
Yeah, sometimes even when you're using the same voice, I notice that it's like a little bit off here and there. You have to run it a few times, but in general, they are getting obviously really good. So I'm sure that with time, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I got a whole pile of ideas for fun videos, but I think I'm just gonna try and focus on music and music videos now. Just trying to make more solid music videos and trying to get everything a little bit more tighter.
Awesome. Well, I was really excited to see you go into music videos because, seeing the songs that you were doing before and then having the like lyric videos is cool, but it's a lot more fun when you can see like the people partying in the trailer park and that kind of thing. It really adds something to the music. And plus it's fun to have it up on the stream and be able to have so many people seeing your work and share it with people. And I'm sure that's helped get you a lot more exposure too.
Yeah, I was kind of a little bit surprised about the how well the Trailer Park Messiah one did there. Can't remember how many views it ended up getting on TikTok in a short period of time, but that
You said
boosted everything, and I think I'm over.
Trailer Park Messiah. That was a good one. Would y'all like to watch that one?
Yeah, it was a.
Yeah, we
it was a
could play it for
feverish
everyone if you
project,
have
that
not
one.
seen
I
it.
think the song was pretty much had it done within a day and a half, and then I think it was another 2 days, and I had the music video out. I was just went really hard on that one.
All right.
All right.
Then,
Well, it paid off. It's definitely been a success. Awesome. Yeah, we can show it to everyone. I think Lance has got it ready to go.
There's a long-haired guy in a bathrobe and boots, got a cool in his mouth, sipping Mountain Dew. He don't walk on water, but he struts on gravel, preaching the gospel of life's a little unraveled. He don't carve no crosses, but he's got the touch. With a rattle can in hand, he'll paint flames and such. He's the savior of the lot, yeah, you can't deny it. He's the one and only Trailer Park Messiah. He turns water into Four Loko, bless his name. Cures the clap with penicillin, he brews in a drain. He don't need no church, he's got his bus out back, with a velvet Jesus poster and a six-pack rack. Raise your solo cups higher for the Trailer Park Messiah. He healed Miss Darlene's rash from her Mr. Man with some vodka duct tape and his holy hand. Bobby Joe's Pendo never ran so good till he spray painted flames like a prophet would. He preaches to the sinners round a burning tire, quotes Talladega Nights like it's divine scripture fire. He says, blessed are the broke, the drunk, and the high, for they'll inherit the kingdom of Walmart at night. He's a holy car painter, bless his trade, turns a rusted out junker into a fiery upgrade. He turns one cup of ramen into a feast for 10, feeds the whole damn block, then cracks a beer again. Raise your solo cups higher for the Trailer Park Messiah. 12 disciples, he's got 2 pit bulls, a stack of scratch-offs and a Bible of rules. Thou shalt share, thou shalt not snitch, and thou shalt always carry a spare trailer hitch. He baptizes sinners with natty light, gives them a holy chug and sets them right. Fixes breakups with his words of might. Got Tammy and Earl to stop the trailer park fight. He turns junkyard scraps into treasures rare. Built a grill from a fridge and a lawn chair. He's got a stash of fireworks he calls divine. Lights them up on Sundays, calls it church in the sky. He cures hangovers with a trashy elixir, pickle juice and hot dogs in a red solo mixer. He blesses broke down fridges and makes them hum. Gets the AC blowing when the heat's on stun. Raise your solo cups higher for the Trailer Park Messiah. So if your life's a mess and your luck's run dry, head to lot 12 where the miracles lie. He'll save your soul or at least fix your tire. All hail the holy Trailer Park Messiah. Trailer Park Messiah.
The Trailer Park Messiah.
Okay, awesome. So if you had
Nice to know
not
things are
previously seen that, hopefully you saw in the chat that people thought it was pretty awesome and peak America, I think. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, actually, I think
All right.
Alfred said it was Four Loco with a C, which I've never even had Four Loco, to be honest. So I wasn't sure on the spelling, but I feel like I probably avoided some sort of
That's all right. I've never
copyright
had it
issue
either, but
there.
the video is pretty epic. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming today. We enjoyed being able to talk with you and have you as part of our bounty hunting clan. And it's just awesome to get to know people a little bit better and have you here. So appreciate you coming to the show today.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and yeah, thanks for everybody who's watching.
It was a really awesome video. Hilarious.
Pretty awesome.
Guys, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I seen this, and like I retweeted it. I was tagging people in it. Like I watched it about 4 or 5 times in a row. So anyway, I got kicked out. Sorry, I got technical issues, I guess. But I just came back in, and this song was playing. I'm like, no way. Okay, yeah. So anyway, that's the Trailer Park Design.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of the coolest
the legendary creator.
It's cool. Yeah, so it's good. It's good to meet you here officially, I guess. Yeah, to say thanks for making that song. I love it.
Yeah, my pleasure. And yeah, good to meet you as well. Always nice to meet another fellow Canadian, even if you are on the other side of the country.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in this country. A lot of space, a lot of land between us. But no, good to meet you for sure. Great song.
Thank you, Alex. So I guess passing over the mic, did you want to sing another song for us, David, before we head over to Nigel?
Yeah, sure. Nice. I mean, unless you want to go to, yeah, I can do it after. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
After. Yeah.
Okay, Nigel. Yeah, that works too. Cool. All right. Well then. Awesome. So we were also, it was kind of funny because as you guys may know, last week I mentioned that we were going to have Talk Boy Studios come. Unfortunately, they're wrapped up in production, which is great because they're working hard over. They were not able to make the today, so we're going to look to reschedule them. But it just so happened that Nigel reached out and said, "Hey, I can come on your show sometime," and I was like, "Great! How about this week?" So we were really excited to be able to have him come today, a little impromptu, and be able to hear more about what he's working on. Because as you guys know, other friend of Abundance Wednesdayz, Grimful, has been working with a lot of different people in the community doing very Nigel had done a recent collaboration with Grimful on his Freak Like Me video, and that was really cool. It's really awesome to see Nigel's art there. But then outside of that, Nigel's always doing a lot of cool things. I think back maybe in the fall, one of the things he put out there was the Game of Paws kind of parody of Game of Thrones trailer with animated dogs. And I really like that because I'm a dog lover, so that was one of my favorites. But Nigel's real forte is doing horror, which I am not always so much a fan of because I'm more of like cute rabbits and turtles sort of girl myself. But I do think that he's doing great work over there, and it's really cool to see just people in the community collaborating on projects and getting to know each other. And so we were very excited to be able to have him come here today, and he's joining us from the UK, and it has a background in cinema, has been doing some other things, world of poker, and sounds like exciting, fun, interesting things with his life, but trying to just get back into doing more cinema. And I think AI has come as a great time for all of us who are trying to re-explore things that maybe we were interested in before, and then life took us in other directions here and part of the community. And thanks for joining us today, Nigel.
Thanks for having me, first of all. It's a pleasure to be with so many talented people in this community, not just the show. And Greenfield does a great job doing collaboration and giving exposures to a big amount of very talented people. And I think I am one of the lesser ones just because my imposter syndrome kicks in every time I speak about something I did. but definitely the work that Grimfeld does involving people from the community is insane and needs a big shout out of that. And obviously, guys, your show is top one. No better show than this one on X. And now that you're on YouTube, I think you're gonna smash it. So keep doing the good work.
Oh man,
Thank you.
that's super
Appreciate that.
appreciated. Really, we're doing our best just to hang out, though. You know, it's just trying to make sure that we've got it all put together every week. But showing up here and hanging out with everybody we hang out with every day is the easy part.
Yeah, as you can hear, English is not my first language, and so sometimes I stutter a little bit because I have to translate some words from Italian to the English. Obviously, Nigel is my pen name. My real name is Giacomo. I come from the Alps, the Italian Alps, so
Dolomites, very nice.
Very, very cold place with stubborn people, and this is where my life brought me back to the cinematic stuff, because I was so stubborn that I didn't want to give up completely on the cinema because my life was driving me away from that. And the AI gave us this big opportunity to do what we could never done on our own in our little houses, and now we can do cinematic level stuff, and it's incredible how far the technology brought us in just a couple of years. And people like Kiri that has been mentioned before, which also I have to say publicly how much thankful to her, because she discovered me, and I have exactly the same pattern as Lisa in terms of starting from that CPP and then stacking up other. Obviously, Jesse was another one that bring me on board, and we can only do, at least for me, that I can't afford many subscription. I can only do my work because of those people that involved us into the CPP, and I can't express enough how grateful I am on that side. So I got another big shout out to all those people, because they don't have it enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with
Totally,
you, and that's
totally agree.
one thing, like, I'm always trying to say to people is, like, that's crazy abundance, and also just tell people to see, like, to believe in yourself and how awesome you are, because you shouldn't feel like an imposter. You're out there doing things, you have talent, people see it, they wanna work with you, they wanna show your stuff, and we think that you're doing a great job, and that's just, all it takes sometimes is feeling like someone believes in you, and then you could just take it to the next level. So that's why I'm so appreciative of all the people that we have around us, because, it continues to motivate to see that you had that same experience, because it really can be life-changing when you just feel like somebody's out there believing in you.
Yeah, absolutely. And even before putting myself in the videos, when I was just doing illustrated audiobooks, I've been lucky to meet fellow channel managers, which one of them is Miniature Meteors, that just popped up into the live chat. He's got an amazing audiobook, illustrated audiobook channel. And despite being competitors, we joined forces together. We started bouncing ideas out of each other, and they supporting me now that I am not having the best time of my life. The support I had from those guys is incredible, despite knowing that in theory we should be competitors, because we were actually publishing the same stories with the same style. And this is one of the reasons also I gave a little bit up on the audiobooks that was originally my original content. Those guys are doing so good that there is no need for me to use AI to flood the internet with more audiobooks, when those guys are doing much better with their own voices. And also, I took a chance to move on into video content, which I much rather, to be fair, I much rather work in. But it's incredible, the community of creators in general, despite being competitors at the same time, are so supportive, and this goes across the border. And I never say enough how surprised I was on X knowing about the AI community being so supportive, because my previous experience with the platform was so toxic that I didn't want to come back because of the politics, because of the sport, because of the haters going on. But the AI community is actually incredible.
Completely incredible.
It's
But
really
of course,
great.
it's just a tool.
That's really great to hear, because again, one of the things we like to talk about is the collaboration, not the competition, and to see that, you were able to say we're not competing, we're doing similar things. That's totally what we're all about, because a lot of times people feel like there's has to be, the most eyes and getting the best, but really when we work together, it just creates abundance for everyone because it's more eyes on everything. And then the more people there are, the more people to be excited about it and to have that reciprocal relationship with people. So that's really a nice story to hear that worked out for you that way. It's also exciting because Lance and I, again through Grimful, have been inspired to now bring more authors and novelists and things and writers into our community. So we're going to start doing that as part of the show. And to hear that you were doing illustrating books and things, illustrating audiobooks, I think that's just a whole world of opportunity, of untapped potential for us to all create more creation opportunities, and something we're really excited about. So you having connections there, I think it just really broadens probably your reach and the whole community's reach. But yeah, it's a lot of exciting things going on. So it's cool to hear you talking about that.
Yeah, I found love in this niche about the passionate people about what is called the weird fiction, which is basically Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, the author, the writer of Conan, and those kind of public domain old stories that were basically short stories, 5, 10, 20 minutes reading, that were published on a monthly magazine back in the day that was called Wednesdayz, which gives the name to the genre. And that is actually a very vivid community on X as well. There are plenty of writers that are writing those kind of stories, and they will look for exposures. So some of them uses AI for their little projects, but I think that community is very much adjacent to our community, which is mostly video creators, but without literature, cinema was nothing. So I think the two things go along together. So I think it's really important to, as you said, to broaden the horizons further down, trying to spread the love outside of the AI content generation niche.
Absolutely. I think there's something. Can everybody still hear me? I don't know. I'm looking at the. Okay, good. Sorry, I don't know what's happening here, but my browser was messing with me. So I wanted to show something that Nigel had here. It was I don't know how many people have seen Sherwood's Shadow, Robin Hood as you've never seen. Have you seen that one, Lisa?
I have seen it. I saw Nigel's clip, but yeah, if you want to show it to everybody, that would be awesome.
Forget swashbucklers.
He controls them with fear. We need their hope.
Forget fairy tales.
They will have to pay for this!
And that's checkmate.
We have been ambushed!
Nottingham's darkness
Nottingham needs a legend. We'll give them one.
is forged in blood.
They steal our freedom! They starve our children! Enough!
Robin Hood is a plague upon Nottingham. He will be eradicated.
Sherwood's shadows await their retribution.
do you want me to share a little bit more about this trailer?
Absolutely,
Yes, please.
It starts as a trailer for a sort of a little competition. We've been given 2 tracks and we had to pick one. Robin Hood was the common track. And this competition, I cannot talk more about it, but it's run by Fairground. You will know later on about this project for sure. And in the rationale behind this Robin Hood version, which now is still a trailer, but I loved it so much that I probably will try to make it a long form content out of it. It's the idea behind it. It's trying to give it like a little bit of darker shade on what would have been a brogue. So I took the idea of the Dark Knight of Christopher Nolan taking the Batman and making a very dark character, the anti-hero. And I tried to do the same with the Robin Hood. Robin Hood is not helping the poor because it's kind, but more for a political scheme created by Lady Marion. And that make the twist a little bit different and more realistic in terms of what could have been like the Middle Age, dark Middle Age, which was the darkest area of the Western world. And yeah, I think I love the fact that that what is usually considered the most fun and heroic story can be turned into a very dark piece, exactly like Christopher Nolan did with The Dark Knight. Obviously, I'm not putting myself in that bracket because we're talking about one of the best directors ever existed. But yeah, the idea is indeed to bring it to life with a mix of Game of Thrones vibes. And I'm not sure if with the trailer I managed to bring that to life as much as I would have done, but we had obviously time constraints when we made this trailer. So I would like to have your opinion on that as well.
Yeah, I thought it was, I really picked up on all of those things. And like I said earlier, I think that just the level and quality of work you're doing, you can definitely see that you come from a cinema background and you know what you're doing. And I think that like I was saying earlier, talking with Jesse, just the more people have access to tools that let you do what you want to do, the more amazing things you're going to see. And I really think that you are clearly talented, and a lot of people see that as well. And as you saw in the chat, everybody just really thought that was an awesome project. So I think you should feel really good about the work you did there.
Thanks a lot for the kind words to everyone and to you, Lisa.
Sorry, apologies, guys. Yeah, there's something going on with my thing here. I don't know. I think maybe the browser was updating. That's why I sound weird. Apologies.
Yeah.
No worries. Did you have any other questions for Nigel?
When I talk, I hear 50 different echoes. So I'm sorry. I keep echoing in my head. I don't know what's happening here. I'm trying to figure it out.
That's all right. Well, all right. Well, in the meantime, Nigel, again, thank you for coming today. Everybody really liked to hear from you and thought that your trailer was really fantastic. And I know you have a lot of fans in the community who were really excited that you were going to be on today. So we really appreciate you coming.
Thanks a lot, guys, for having me again. And I really enjoyed the space.
Welcome back anytime. Just let us know. But all right, so we're going to go ahead and probably have David sing us another song, and then we'll hopefully have Lance's audio a little bit sorted out so we can do a quick wrap up here. But thank you guys again for joining us. We really appreciate it. And I know, like I'm always saying, if you would like to come and be on our space, please just let me know and we'll get you on the schedule, because we love getting to know everybody and hearing your backgrounds, and for each other, like getting to know each other. It's really a lot of fun, and it makes it the highlight of our week. So let me get David unmuted here and see if he can sing again for us. All right, David, we've got you back.
All right. Guys, great. Nice to meet you, Nigel. Guys, great show. I see some of the, excuse me, some of the comments. And I have a bad connection too myself. I don't. Yeah. let's see if we can do a little song here. Rachel, I'm calling, 'cause you're so far away. Baby, I'm all in. Come in to stay, and all them nights you waited, they're gonna fade away. Gonna fight to make it. It's gonna be okay. Rachel, I'm calling, 'cause you're so far away. Baby, I'm all in. Coming to stay, and all them nights we waited, gonna fade away. Gotta fight to make it. Babe, it's gonna be okay. I can hear somebody typing on the keyboard.
Sorry, it was probably me.
I was looking around.
I was like, oh no, I'm
where's
muted.
this?
They can probably hear me typing.
Yeah, I was hearing it right from the start. I'm like, what's good? I thought it was this thing clicking at first. What is going on with that?
Trying to say how awesome
anyway,
your singing was in the chat there. You could hear me typing it. No, that was really great.
No.
It was really awesome to see you on camera this week, so we can actually see you playing all of your instruments at the same time. So good.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, and I should have done that last. I didn't even think of it. So, yeah, I don't mind as long as my hair is not doesn't look too bad, today.
It looks
Beautiful
perfect.
hair.
It's great.
Beautiful hair.
Growing. I used to be pretty shorter than this, but I mean, it doesn't look very long. I know that, but it was shaved off like a couple months ago. But because it was a bad clipping accident I had, so I had to start from scratch. So it's grown in now. Anyway, I'll stop babbling on about that. Thanks, guys. awesome show too.
No,
So
thank you.
like I really appreciate.
Hey, thanks, Dave.
Really
Thank you to
it.
everybody. Sorry, every time I talk, I just hear like 50 echoes. So I'll have it fixed for next time. I don't know. I was messing with the new Chrome browser here, trying to put everything together. So it's my technical bad. Sorry. I'll have it squared away for next week. I want to thank everybody. Jesse for coming through. Cynical Giraffe. David, of course. Nigel. Everybody's super awesome in this community, and I'm just super happy to participate in this. What is it? An interactive space stream, I guess?
I suppose it's pretty interactive these days. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, hopefully everybody's really liking the new stream. And like we mentioned before, we're now on YouTube as well. So if you want to see the stream there, you can also you can set notifications from there. We'll have it up every week. So if you like to get reminders, that might be an easier way to do it since it's not as straightforward on X. But it does still show up in the spaces every week on Lance's AI Dreams X account. And again, like we are very thankful for today's guests. I know we had to do a little bit last minute reshuffling and we just ended up with this whole abundance of people to talk to. So it's really great to hear from everyone today. I love seeing what people are doing, getting to know them. And we are looking always to expand who we're including in these. Like I mentioned before, we're going to try to start bringing in some more of the writing community. Next week, we're going to have a big show again. We're going to have Cyber Metal Records, who is also big on AI music video and is constantly putting out new music and videos to go with those all the time. We are trying to talk Britta into coming, who's there in the chat. So not to put her on the spot or anything, but we're really hopeful that Britta will come next week. She's doing a lot of really awesome things too. She has a lot going on with her life and transitioning and things, but what she's doing with Cosmic Harmony Cafe, I think is really interesting. And she always has a lot of insightful thoughts on things. And then she shares a super cute robot that she makes that I really love. And she's just an awesome person. So we're really looking forward to hopefully dragging her into the show next week. And then if you're familiar with the account Mind Branches, the gentleman who runs that, Adam, he's going to come talk to us, which is actually kind of funny. And I'll let Lance tell the story next week because he's one of the people behind why we're called Abundance Wednesdays. And it all started with kind of conversation on a space we were on with Kiri one night, where all this originated from. So we're really excited to kind of go into the next phase of including other creators in the traditional world, bringing them into the AI world, and starting with that next week, we think is going to be really a lot of fun. And then from there, it's just going to keep, I think, getting bigger and better because there are really so many opportunities for us to collaborate with people doing, again, traditional things like David, who's writing awesome music and doing traditional performances, and then getting involved with the writing community and just being able to find like Sherry, who's out there, has been doing some book covers and working with the Kindle Direct Publishing, and she's looking forward to helping get us in touch with some additional people in the writing community. And it just seems like there's this endless opportunities for us to work together and find new ways for people to reach across the aisles there and bring people into what we're all doing and are really excited about, and to keep bringing people on board so everybody can join the world of abundance with us. So we're really, really excited about all that. And again, I just want to appreciate all the hard work that Lance is doing behind the scenes. He's like the most amazing co-host in the entire world. He works very, very hard, even though it sounds like he's in his bathtub talking to us today. He's doing really amazing job. So I just want to appreciate that.
I'm sorry for the bathtub. I don't know what's going on. I'll fix it.
All right. Well, that's all I had to say.
Yeah,
today.
if anybody else wanted to say anything before everybody goes. Nigel, hold on, let me...
I've got everyone unmuted
right,
now, so we're all unmuted.
Oh, wow. What experience.
Awesome. Great. Well, hopefully next week, one of these weeks, we're going to have a space that has like 0 problems whatsoever. It's going to be perfect. You guys are going to be totally blown away.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Come on now. It will happen. It's happening. All right. Anyways.
But yeah, no, we're just keep them coming. If you know people who want to come be on the space, if you want to come be on the space, please just reach out. We'll get you on because I really love talking to you guys and getting to know everyone. So please just keep letting us know. And we are going to be out there on more platforms now, and we have a website coming, and it's already linked on our profiles. So all kinds of exciting things happen behind the scenes, and we're just really, really grateful for all you guys in the community for supporting us. It really means a lot.
Happening behind the scenes. It's all going to come out here soon, though.
Exactly.
All right, everybody.
So
Thank
stay
you for joining
tuned.
us.
Thank you, guys.